Hello. So I just went to theaters and just watched Strange World. There will be spoilers, just so you know. Um, First, before I get really deep into this, is please go see this. Disney did not do a good job at marketing this movie, and I think it deserves better. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't. I, as a really big Disney fan, like, there were times even I was like, when is that movie coming out? Like, to people that aren't big Disney fans, I can't even imagine. It's probably not even on your mind. So please go watch it because it was fantastic. In my theater that I was in, it was my dad, me, and Rue, and then two other people. That was it. And I went to go see it today, which today is the 26th of November, and it came out the 23rd. I think. Yeah, the 23rd. And there's only a grand total of five people in this huge theater, and it's not like I even live in a small town, really. And this is one of the biggest theaters in my town. So I went to go see it on a Saturday at 1 o'clock. I Disney, please, please, um, do more advertising for this movie because it was really good. There were problems with it, and I wouldn't say it's like in my top favorite Disney animated movies, but it has a really good vibe to it, and I really really liked it. So yeah, please just go see it. It's fantastic. The characters are so great. There's representation in this movie, and just it's a really really good movie, so go watch it. Now I'm gonna get into spoilers. So I just thought I needed to say that because I thought it was so sad that only five people were in that audience because it deserves better. So yeah, let's move on. Let's talk there were two characters that stole the show in my opinion, Ethan and Splat. um and Splat doesn't even talk, and I was a little worried because sometimes with those comedy relief characters, it can be like the robot from Treasure Planet, which, if you don't know my thoughts on that, I think he's terrible. He drives me absolutely insane. So, um, it was really great, and I just really liked Ethan. I thought he was a great character. So big props to Ethan and Splat, best characters by far. Um, the vibe of it was a lot like Treasure Planet, which I like the movie Treasure Planet. Do I think it's the best movie in the world? No. Do I feel like this movie? I feel like this movie does better that in Treasure Planet at a lot of things. Like the side and comedic timing in this movie, I think is much better than Treasure Planet. The only thing I think Treasure Planet might have done better is that I can even like uh compare is I feel like in Treasure Planet the relationships between the characters, at least Jim and his mom, were better. But overall, I think they're, in my opinion at least, very even in where I would put them. Probably Strange World would even be higher. And then Atlantis, I hate that movie. So 100 times better than Atlantis. Atlantis is just so boring. It's so boring, and I feel like nothing happens in that movie. Seriously, I watched that movie when I did like watched every single movie in chronological order, and I'm trying to go back to that and rewatch a lot of those movies because I kind of just abandoned it after a little while because I was really bored of what because I probably made like, I gotta say, like 50, maybe I'm overshooting it, but definitely over 30 videos in the time span of maybe like 3 months just on Disney. And I really hope to go back to that sometime, maybe over the summer when I have a lot of extra time. Um, but yeah, I I feel like it did some really really good things that were better it has the same vibe as Treasure Planet. And a lot of people are also comparing it to Atlantis. And it does such good things with those, both of those. It gives the things that didn't work in Atlantis for me and made them better. And many times it made the things that worked for me in Treasure Planet and made it even better too. I really loved the animation style. That's one thing that really just brought me into this magical world was the animation style. And it's nothing like anything I think I've ever seen Disney do. Lately, they've been doing a lot of that, like, I'm just gonna say it, Frozen style. It became popular through Tangled and Frozen in that era, early 2010s. And they've been doing a lot of that lately. So it was really cool to get a new style of animation, because that's how it was for Encanto and Raya, and like a lot. Frozen 2, obviously. Like, just a lot of the things that have been coming back out in the last couple of years have been following that. And animation style. And not that it's a bad animation style, it's just, it's a nice breath of fresh air to get that cool cartoony look that I don't think we've gotten in a long time. So props to you. Looks really good. I also just really liked the characters. Like I said, Splat and Ethan stole the show, but all the other ones were great too. There was not a single character I was like, why? It, like, I never rolled my eyes at any of the characters. All of them had a true place and like felt natural, which just shows how great the actors are. But it's sometimes with some of the characters I was just wanting a little bit more. And um it's not that any of them were bad per se. I just feel like it could have been brought up to such a wonderful thing and they just didn't go quite far enough. Same with the story. I loved the overall story. I think it was executed very well. It's just I feel like they might have been able to raise it up just a little bit higher to make it amazing, like one of the best movies ever. Um because I would definitely rank it higher than my Disney. Like, if I were to rank all of the movies, it would definitely be higher. Like, it would not be at the bottom of my list by any means. Probably, like, above average section is where I would put it. And I feel like just if it was a little bit extra, it could have been brought up to a higher standard. And Ethan, like I said, it was fantastic. I loved his character so much. Just his character design, voice acting. His voice actor was one of my favorite characters, and Baymax too. So, um, because I looked him up and was like, yeah, this guy's awesome, and he's also in that. So, and if you saw that, I really liked that show too. Although I could definitely tell it was made for kids, it had that charm, and I really liked that they were showing the representation of different things that many other people did not like. And that's one thing I'm gonna say. Is if you're here to spread hate because of the sexuality of that character, I don't want to hear it. um, this is not a place for you. You can have your thoughts and feelings on that. Just please don't hurt anyone with because of those thoughts and feelings. I've been seeing a lot of people hate on the movie who haven't even seen it just because of that certain thing. And although I don't understand why anyone would even care, that's my. Why is it any of your business? Who cares? Like, you don't have to be a. Why would you care if it makes someone else happy? And this character is doing that. So please, please, I implore you, just don't. Don't take this away from people, because this means a lot to many people in the LGBTQIA plus community. And yeah, I don't understand. I never will. But just be nice. That's all I have to say with that. I was planning on doing a disclaimer that yeah, if you wanted me to be homophobic, this is not the channel for you. No. Not a place for you. Please go away and get yourself educated. Um yeah, that's really it with that. And I really liked his character. I felt like it was, from what I've heard, it was good representation from people I've heard online. I personally am not a part of that community. I'm a huge ally of it, but I am not a part of that community. So, from what I've heard from others, it was good representation, and I didn't get the feeling at all that it was mocking anything, which was great. So I'm good job, Disney. Um, this is kind of just Chapek. This movie it could have been something, it is something amazing. It just could have been something better, which is not Chapek. He's trashy. Not as a person, just not as, he was not a good choice for CEO of Disney. I don't know anything about his character as a person, but he was not a very good decision as a CEO. And now Iger is coming to save it. So I feel like, hopefully, these movies, because lately I've been saying there's something there. It's wonderful. It's really good. I also said this for Disenchanted. I don't know which one I'm going to post first. So maybe I just spoiled my thoughts. But if I didn't, there you go. It's really good. It's a really, really great movie. It's just they could have gone that extra step to make it something wonderful. And yeah, it's not bad. I will happily watch this movie again. It's just, and I really, really liked it. I just feel like maybe it could have gotten that extra step to make it one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Um, but yeah, overall, I loved the story. I loved the characters. The comedy was great. The Even the serious parts were great. I loved the message. Just everything was so wonderful. It's just some things, maybe just a little bit extra would have made it an even better experience. And I think not just for me, but it would make it a more memorable movie for other people. Because that's, yeah. I just hope that this movie does well because it's fantastic and I love it. I will happily watch it again when it's on Disney Plus. I plan on watching it when it comes out again, just so I can get more of my thoughts and get to watch it again. But I just, for it to become an Encanto or a Frozen or one of those really, really famous movies that every kid knows about, I feel like maybe just a little bit more. But like I said, still fantastic. I would highly recommend for everyone to go see this. It is amazing, so heartfelt, really well done. I love the characters, just everything was amazing, and I can't talk any more positive about this movie. Please go see it when it comes out. It's already out. Please go see it in theaters or on Disney Plus if you can't afford to see it in theaters, but if you can, I would highly recommend for you to do so. So that's really it. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Go watch Strange World. It's fantastic and needs more needs more recognition. Yeah, I love you all 3000. Oh, before I say anything else, I posted a video, but I know many of you probably won't watch it. Talking about Disney though, I think I have little mini brands, Disney mini brands. I just thought I would show them off. It's Tinkerbell and Natasha, because I love them. I was planning on showing them. That's really it then. That was really off topic, but I hope you all are doing wonderful. Love you all 3000, and please stay safe. Bye.